Well, good evening. Happy Thursday. Welcome to another episode of the Mamaprenuer Podcast. I am your fabulous hostess with the mostest, Robbin. Thank you guys for joining us for episode 41. My. Every show, I always, acknowledge each show, each episode. We're coming up on our 2-year anniversary of this podcast and just extremely grateful to be before you tonight. And thank you guys who have tuned in and rocked with us since April of 2021. Again, still in awe. Shout out to Kesha Cash, who is the CEO of Power Team, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. I like to always give her flowers. All right. So before I get to my fabulous guest, I always put you all, the audience, to work every show, and we're going to do it tonight. So first things first, if you are an entrepreneur in the audience, please type in the link of your business, whether it's your business website, social media, what have you. We're going to network in the comments. Amen. Network in the comments. Okay. So that's first thing, audience, for you guys to do. Next, I am doing a special giveaway tonight. If you're an entrepreneur in the audience, for sure, we want you to share this live broadcast. So share it. If you're on Facebook Live, YouTube, share it and type #shared in the comments. We are doing a live drawing tonight before we close up, but you must share the live to get added into the drawing, okay? Share. All right? That's a free spotlight on the Mamaprenuer Podcast. So if you're an entrepreneur, it's a way to get your business and your brand out there. Just like my guest tonight, that's what they're doing. I can do the same for you tonight, but you must share. Lastly, before I go any further, I would like to know where you all are tuning in from. The Mamaprenuer Podcast is no longer just a Dallas show. We got people from all over the country coming onto this platform tonight. We got somebody from New Jersey. That should tell you something. We didn't have people now from Michigan and Canada and all the things. I think I got somebody from Kingston, Jamaica later in the year. We're trying to make this thing global, okay? #global. All right. So thank you all for rocking with us tonight. Again, my name is Robbin. I am born and raised in the Dallas area. I am working corporate by day, but I am an entrepreneur outside of all of the things. I have a few, very, very many businesses. One we'll be talking about tonight because I have my paparazzi Papa Sis on tonight. So we'll be talking about paparazzi shortly. That is one of my many businesses. So before I go any further, shouts out to it being Women's History Month. Amen. Happy Women's History Month. Happy International Women's Day. I know that was yesterday. We women, we out here doing big things out here in these streets with a Z. Streets. All right. We're doing things. We getting businesses going. We taking care of children, husbands, boyfriends, all the things. All right. And doing it well. So shout out to you ladies out there for Women's History Month, International Women's Day. So a few announcements before I go to my lovely and fabulous guests. First things first, I've talked about it on a few episodes, which is affiliate marketing. What affiliate marketing is, if you're a business owner out there and you don't quite have time to come on to the platform like my guest tonight, I can promote your business for you and you don't have to physically be a guest on the show. If you want to know more information, please reach out to myself at Mamaprenuer Podcast. That's Facebook, that's IG, that's TikTok, and or at Power Team, and I'll be happy to provide a little bit more details for you. Okay. All right. So we got a few calling outs. I got some show themes coming up. And so if you're not in the audience, you know somebody that fits any one of these categories. First things first, if you are a kidpreneur, meaning you're a child with a business or you got a child with a business, please reach out to me. I am doing kid spotlights throughout the whole year. Believe it or not, there are a lot of kid entrepreneurs out there. And so would love to get them on the show, whether it's for a few minutes, if they get real nervous, just a way to get their names out there, their businesses out there. Kidpreneurs. So if you know a kidpreneur, please have them, parents, reach out to me. I'd be happy to give more details. Okay. All righty. I did an episode like this last year and we're going to do it again. So if you've watched us, I'm all about the ladies, getting the ladies and their businesses out there. We did one with I call it dudepreneurs, fellowpreneurs, fellapreneurs, menspreneurs, all the preneurs. So if you are a gentleman and you have a business and you would like to get more exposure for your brand, please reach out to me at Mamaprenuer Podcast, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'd be happy to provide more info for you. But it's my way of getting these dudepreneurs more exposure for their brands. All right. All righty. Also, if you are a beauty professional like myself, if you have a salon, nail salon, if you're independent, nail salon, hair salon, lashes, esthetician, makeup artist, med spa, whatever, doesn't matter where you are in the country. If you are in that field, you do Botox, child, you do Juvederm, you do all the things in the beauty industry. You have a beauty school. I am doing an episode specifically for my beauty professionals. Next month will be 25 years that I've been in the industry. And I said, I want to do a show specifically for beauty professionals. It's a very saturated industry, but everybody don't know about everybody. So, all right. Again, you can reach out to me at Mamaprenuer Podcast, Facebook, IG, or TikTok. Okay. All righty. And my last plug is something personal to me. The women of Zeta Delta Sigma chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. We are doing a scholarship fundraiser right now for the Yellow Tea Rose Foundation. And on April 22nd, from 2 to 5 at the St. Jude Event Center in Arlington, Texas, we are doing designer bag bingo event. Who don't like bingo? Okay. So the bingo players will be able to compete in 15 separate games of bingo. Each winner will be able to take home a designer bag, which is Coach, Michael Kors, Tory Burch, etc. This event will include several raffles, dessert, fun, music, and beverages. All righty. The link is being posted as we speak, givebutter.com. There's opportunities for sponsorship opportunities as well as ticket admission. So please support our babies for their scholarships and support Zeta Delta Sigma chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, where I reside. So, yes. All right. So, you see these three fabulous ladies in front of me. So I'm going to introduce them one by one. Ladies, when I call your name, you talk about you and all the fabulous things that you do, and then we'll go from there. So first things first, I'm going to give a quick shout out to my Papa sis, Miss Erica Jackson, my fellow Papa Ron. And Erica's going to tell you about her. Oh, Erica.
Okay, thank you. My name is Erica Jackson, and I'm a paparazzi consultant. I've been doing it for about like a year and 6 months. I'm a single mom. I have 3 kids. They're pretty much grown kids. And I have one granddaughter. I'm also a teacher in an academy school as well. So paparazzi is a little side job that I do. I grown to really love it. It took me a minute to get a system going and how to get everything set up. But once I got started, again, I really love it and I enjoy it. I am looking forward to extending my business as well. I never did a podcast before, so I'm just gonna be myself. And if anybody have questions, I would be glad to answer. And matter of fact, Sheila, your sister, she helped guide me through like there was time like when I wanted to give up and I text her and tell her about it and she helped me and she's like, oh no, you're not gonna give up, keep going, keep going. And so, she gave me some tips on when I go live, what to do and what not to do. So I really appreciate Sheila for helping me out with that as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Erica. Papa sis.
Yes.
Papa sis. All right. Hailing from New Jersey, the fabulous Nafessa. Come on, sis. Purpose coach. Come on, purpose coach.
Hi. Hi, everyone. My name is Nafisa. I am a brand and purpose coach from Newark, New Jersey. I am helping women unlock their true potentials so that they can walk and become the confident women that God called them to be. I also help women build their brands from scratch. I help them set the foundation, create a brand of clarity and confidence so they can, pursue their dreams and their passions, but in an authentic way to them and what God has called them to do. So I'm excited to be here.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And last but not least, my other hometown lady with her fabulous self, Jackie O. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
The claps.
Good evening, everyone. And my name is Jacqueline Johnson, known as Jackie O. I have a online community where we help women to think well and live well, and we provide all sorts of resources for them to help them reach that goal. One of the things that we do is Motivational Monday with me, your girl Jackie O, every first Monday of the month. And we come on and we talk about all types of things and topics with women that will also, again, help them to live well and to think well. I also have a all natural skincare line called the Glow Collection by Jackie O. And I got started with that with my daughters back in 2012 when they were 5 and 10 and they wanted to start a business. And in 2019, they decided, oh, we want to do something else. And I enjoyed doing skincare. So I took classes and I rebranded and him with the Glow Collection. So I am super excited to be here and thank you for this opportunity.
Absolutely. And I recognize those paparazzi earrings that you have on your ears. They
Yes.
look very pretty.
Yes.
Game recognized game. I said, look at her with her paparazzi earrings. I see that. Everyone looks so beautiful. Thank you all so much for
my
coming.
sister-in-law sells paparazzi.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey.
that's when you know you sell it. You're like, we know those earrings. We know those earrings. So first things first. So I'm going to give you guys round table of questions. That's what tonight is all about. Not only we're talking about our individual businesses, but we're talking about, we're going to be answering some questions in regards to entrepreneurship and all the things. Of course, you'll be able to answer anything I throw at you just because I'm so fabulous and I just can just throw these questions out at you. All right. So when I just throw a question out there, anybody can answer at any time. All right. So what's your why in your business? Why do you do what you do? Anybody can go first.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
you can go.
Okay. Okay. The why in my business is, for one, I like fashion, and I love to show wear different jewelry and everything as well. I like to help the ladies in my family and friends everywhere I go, to show them that you can wear fabulous jewelry. And I like helping people out. I always go to my life and I tell them, I can make y'all look like $1 million, when you go
Yeah.
out without breaking your pockets and stuff. And so when people come to me and be like, oh, I need some jewelry. What do you have? So I'm like, hold on. Let me stop. Let me go. Yeah, I'm always going to have jewelry in my car regardless. So
Mm-hmm.
I like to help people, where I have several ladies that come to me and be like, can you hook this up? Can you find something to go with this? And, women, once you look good and you fix yourself up and you throw on something cute, casual, or something like, if you're going out, and you put on your jewelry as well, it just makes you stand out more. And so, you get
Mm-hmm.
compliments on what you wear and stuff. And so I like to help women out, as well as being classy and dressing, and I just love, like I say, I just love what I do.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then some people will see your jewelry and they're like, "That's paparazzi." Yeah,
Mhm. Yes.
yes. Okay. Who else?
So after I came to doing coaching after going through my own seasons of struggles and um, depression and lack of confidence, and I needed to create a outlet for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So through that process, I was able to discover things about me and my journey, and God told me to pay it forward. So now I'm helping women do the same, helping them step into that thing that's like burning on the inside of them, and they just need, to get it out. They want to put it out into the world. They want to show up better. They want to show up the way that God see them, and they want to build something that's impactful, not just something to do, but they actually want to create a difference. And
Mm-hmm.
it started with me, and now I'm just helping other women do the same.
I love that. I love that. That's great. And some people need that nudge from time to
Yeah,
time, just a little nudge
yeah.
to actually take that leap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of the reasons why this podcast is where it is today is giving people that leap, and then to see their growth even after the show.
Yes.
And so you're doing amazing, and God's gonna bless you tenfold
Amen.
because you're doing that for others. That's amazing.
Yes.
All right. All right. Next. You ready, Jackie? Go
So
ahead.
my why is back in 2004, I lost my 15-year-old son in a car accident. And so I started an organization because I wanted to be able to give back to women and to be able to support women that was in the same went through the same thing that I went through, because it was truly a journey going through that process. And so that was really how I got started. And of course, it has evolved in just being able to help women along their journey, help women to realize that they are worthy, that they are enough. And we're on this journey together. And just to
Mhm.
be able to share that with women, that is my why. And again, like the two ladies mentioned, just being able to help others and support others. We do know that we are stronger together. And when we do go through different things, that is for us to share with other people our testimony and our victory, that we did come out of it. And God, because that's who brings us out of these situations, is
Absolutely.
God. And so for us to be able to use our voices and our platforms to share that is just a blessing. And so
Yeah.
that's my why.
Yes, awesome.
I love it. Amazing. Amazing. All righty. Give me 3 words that describe your business. Go.
Confident, confident, resilient, and bold. The women that I am called to help are confident women. They're bold, courageous women, and they have a story to tell, and I'm going to help them bring that story to life. So those are my 3 words.
Okay. All right. Anyone else?
I would say,
Go ahead.
I would say resilient. I would say resilient. I would say strong, and I would say dedicated, because I am dedicated to the cause, and I am resilient, and my business as well, because most of us all know, as being an entrepreneur, there's a lot of times that we fall down, we get knocked down, we're told no, and all these different things, and we have to get ourselves back up and keep moving and be resilient. And so, yeah, those would be my words that would describe my business.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Go ahead.
Okay, I would say my 3 words would be, since I'm in a jury, I'm gonna say affordable, fabulous, and cute.
That's right. And cute. Let's do a close up on that necklace, honey. Let's do a close up real quick. There we go.
Nice.
All right. Cute. You can't go wrong with pearls. I'll tell anybody. It don't matter what you wearing. You can have something on casual. You can, dress it up. A nice, nice pearl necklace and some earrings. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Jackie kind of touched on it a little bit. We're gonna expound a little bit more. Talk about an obstacle that you experienced in your business and how you overcame it.
Obstacle that I experienced in my business.
Make you think a little bit.
Yeah. I think for me, since I'm, helping women like step out of their comfort zone, I think the most obstacles that I do hit are getting them to do that, because, doing something that you never done before is hard.
Scary
and
sometimes.
It can be very scary. And they've been so used to doing things a certain way for a long time. For me to push them, it's like, yo, sis, chill out. I don't want to do that. And I'm like, but you have to see, like, I'm a visionary, and God gave me this gift. So I see something that is bigger than the small thing that we're seeing. So I need to push you. And you've been asking God for a push, and he sent me. So you got to get ready. That's like the biggest obstacle of pushing them out there, because they don't know. They are the generational curse breakers. Like, we are the chosen ones because of what we're doing. Our nieces and nephews and, daughters and grandkids or whatever are seeing us step out there and do something bold. And now they're bold. They're walking different. They're going after their dreams, and they're aspiring to do better. So me giving them that push, I always get that pushback. And I'm like, but if this is something that you truly believe in, and you go to God with this every day, the way that he talked about you, his daughter, in the Bible, is the way that you need to affirm that over yourself. So Absolutely. That's how I get through those obstacles. I have to remind them to speak the words over their life. Like, you pray to God, this is what he affirmed on you. You need to do it to yourself. So that would be the biggest obstacle that I go through in my business.
I love that. We normally do affirmations on this show. I said I was going to switch it up tonight, but yeah, firm believer of some good old affirmations. You speak positivity, it comes out. You see it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I love how you said that. I'm going to call you Miss N, so I don't mess your name up. But I I love how you said that about pushing, and pushing them, and for them to help them to realize, because God has already given them the dream, right? And then you're just coming along and confirming it. It's just confirmation of what they already know that they're supposed to do. So I love that. Okay, so for me, mine's I've had several challenges with and obstacles. One of them I would say would be capital. And this would be in reference to my products. It would be capital and just raising the capital that I need for my business. And then a way that I have overcome that is, just by reaching out. Like I reach out to family, to friends, to different ones, and I created a proposal, to let them know, hey, this is what I'm doing. Would you like to give? And you would be surprised of how many people are like, oh yeah, I would love to, give to help you. So that's something that I've done in my business, on my product side to overcome something I've had to do and to overcome.
And you had a proposal.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of folks don't just up and have a proposal. They over here with a group text talking about, I need $5,000 for my business. Can you assist me? I need $5,000. I need $1,000 to do me this product real quick. You think you can spot me? You actually, when you give the proposal, it shows how serious you are with the direction you want to go in your business. So that's amazing right off the bat. Some folks, again, hey, I'm about to start doing tattoos. I need a business. I need to get stuff going. I need $500. Can you help? So I like that. I like that. Erica, did you have anything you want to add? Or I'm going to my next question. What do you have anything to add?
No, I don't have nothing right now.
Okay. Before I go into my next question, audience, make sure you're sharing tonight's live broadcast. I am doing a free spot to come on to the show. Just want to put that next reminder out there while we're in the middle of our questions. All right. And I'll kind of add to the question as well about an obstacle. Mine was more during COVID. So my hairstylist, when COVID happened, all the salons here in town, we were closed for 4 months. So being able to still generate something, and grateful to have multiple streams of income to be able to generate some type of profit, money, something within those 4 months, because I knew people who couldn't even get unemployment, none of that during that time. So grateful to have multiple streams of income like myself, like Jackie, where you're able to still kind of run a business in a time where you had absolutely no control. God said, get somewhere and sit down. So during that time, you know what I'm saying? All righty. Talk about some steps that you're currently taking in your business to kind of grow your business. Besides tonight's show, talk about some steps that you're currently making right now, or it's a goal for the year that you want to kind of grow your brand, your business. Cool part about it, we got social media, so that's the greatest way of all. But anybody can go.
One of the biggest steps that I'm taking right now is building community. I feel like that's super, super important when you're building a brand. You want to get a community. It's so important because your community is literally like a big foundation in your business. Like you get to talk to them, you get to engage with them, you get to see what they need, understand how you can help them and why, opposed to just creating stuff that you think somebody want and then just throwing it out there and then hoping they catch it. But if you talk to your community, you get to know them, you get to know their needs and what they're struggling with. Now you can create a solution that is specific to exactly what they're going through. And that's how I transition into coaching, because at a part of my time in a different season of entrepreneurship, God told me to use one of my gifts and build websites. And as I was helping with my clients do that, I saw that a lot of them didn't have their businesses wasn't built on a foundation. Like they were grabbing information from all over the place and putting it together and hope that it worked, and it didn't make sense. So I took kind of issues that I went through with that, and I was like, okay, well, if this person is struggling with it, I'm gonna assume that everybody is. But it's like, hold up, that's not true, because everybody is in different stages. So with me building a community, I can see exactly what their need, where they at in their walk or on their assignment, and then I can create information that is targeted to what they need.
And that's a good point, because there's so much content out there. We got coaches galore out there now, so there's so much content out there. What may work for Jackie may not work for Erica.
Exactly.
Vice versa.
Right.
So, I like that, you help people get to what works. It's okay to try stuff, but not, try everything you see, post it on TikTok or post it on IG. So that's great. I love the community piece. I built a community through this podcast. So I have the Mamaprenuer Tribe group on Facebook. And it's ladies from all over the country, female entrepreneurs from across the country. And it's a great way just to network and to learn from one another. So I love the community piece. Jackie, did you have something to add? Jackie?
Ma'am?
Did you have something to add? I'm sorry. I thought you was about to say something.
Oh, yes. I do. And one of the things that I'm very intentional on doing this year is creating opportunities. And how that I do that is I am always, when I'm out and about, I'm always looking for an opportunity, and especially pertaining to my products. How can I get my products on your shelf in your specialty boutique? And a really good example of the opportunity was back in February. In February, we were out of town. My brother-in-law was getting married. And so we were at this resort, and my mind is already thinking. So I wasn't supposed to take my laptop, but I took it. My husband was like, "You taking your laptop? I thought we were going to be on vacation." Yeah. But I'm glad I did, because what happened was, while we were in the gift shop, my mind was already churning. I'm going to go into this gift shop in this resort. I'm going to find out if they have any type of product that's close to mine. Okay. They did not. Okay. Let me ask the workers. First I said, who picks the vendors? Like, who does this? They said the manager. Is your manager in? Can I speak to your manager? They called, the manager was there, spoke to the manager, and she says, "Do you have a sample?" Absolutely.
Of course.
Yes.
So please, let me get that for you. Yeah.
Yes, I have a sample. And she tried the sample right then and there. And she was like, "I love it. Do you have wholesale pricing?" Yes, I do. So like all of my stuff was prepared. And what I learned from that is you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared, because when the opportunity presents itself, you can't be running around trying to get yourself together. You have to be prepared to walk into that door for that opportunity. And so this year, I'm being very, very intentional. Instead of, we hear the cliche all the time, if there's not a seat at the table, create it, right? Okay, but are you really creating that seat? Are you really creating these opportunities?
Absolutely.
And so always as entrepreneurs, I feel that we have to, we're always thinking, how can we do this? How can I do that? And so, that's one of the things. And God has really blessed me within 2 months' time of me being very intentional about creating these opportunities. God has opened up doors that I never could have imagined. And it's only Him that has done it, because, I'm following His footsteps too, right? Because I don't know if this is a spiritual, if I can talk about this, but
you can talk about it.
God orders our steps.
Yes.
All right. He orders our steps. Yes,
Amen.
we have our plans, and that's all great. But he orders our steps. And when we put him first in everything that we do, and we ask him to guide us, and we really trust and believe that he is going to guide us, we're not just saying it, that, God will do it. He will
Yeah.
do it, and he will give you favor. He will give you favor that no one can give you, but only God. Only God.
Absolutely, girl.
Amen.
You just touched on something a second ago in regards to being ready. I always say this. I think if I haven't said it every show, I say it just about. You never know where your next collaborator, investor, or customer is coming from. Always be prepared.
Yes.
And Jackie said, yes, I got a sample. Let me get that for you.
Yes.
Wholesale pricing? Sure. Yes, I got that. Okay. Erica.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Repeat that question again. What was that question?
What are some steps that you are taking this year
Yeah.
to grow your business, to grow paparazzi?
Well, besides me doing Facebook Lives and everything there, I want to do this year or like events where vendors are able to set up. I would like to start doing that this year. That way, of me meeting, more people, getting, more customers, and maybe, get more people to join my team and everything. So I need to step out the, like doing this podcast. This is stepping out my comfort zone.
So proud of you.
So I
So
need
proud
to
of you.
and so I started doing lives. I want to do events where vendors can get set up and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome.
We'll talk. That's the only way I promote paparazzi now is through vendor events and getting in front of people and getting your mailing list together and all those things. I love doing paparazzi at events because people can actually pick up the product.
Yeah.
If they like it, they cool, they gonna buy it on site.
Right.
Not, they gonna put it back and they will always find something they like. One thing about paparazzi, there's lots of options.
Exactly.
We got men, we got jewelry for men and for women. It's not just focused on women, and it's just different styles. So the cool part about it being in person, somebody gonna buy it.
Gonna
My
buy
last
it.
event I did, over half of my items were purchased in person. So yeah, we'll talk, Erica.
Okay.
Get you in front of some people.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All righty. Jackie touched on this one a little bit ago, but I'm gonna ask the question. Jackie, in my head, you know what, Jackie, you're not slick. All right. How do you stay motivated as an entrepreneur? Jackie touched on it earlier. Anybody can go.
One of the ways I stay motivated is that what I've learned on this journey of entrepreneurship is that someone is waiting for me to get my ish together so they can move. So God gave me an assignment, and if I don't do my assignment, then I am letting one of his daughters down. And when I took on that different perspective, I said, like, you know what, like I can't be lazy. Like, someone is waiting for me. And then the craziest thing happened. One of my friends is a therapist, and she like, oh, I want to open up my own practice, and I prayed to God, and he told me to ask you. And I was like, okay. So that was just a reminder. Like, I place something on the inside of you, and I need you to deliver on this. You can no longer talk yourself out of it. No longer keep sitting in the corners afraid of the unknown. You have to walk in this thing. And if you truly believe in what I say, you will not fail. You will succeed. So get out there, move. And days when it's just tough, I blast my worship music. If I got to put on my rap, I do that. But I have to do this because someone is waiting for me. So when I'm in alignment, they get in alignment. So I had to start thinking about things from that perspective.
Got it. Okay. Anybody else? How do you stay motivated as an entrepreneur?
I think as an entrepreneur, sometimes people, they think that it's just really great, glamorous life, and we don't have any struggles or any issues or anything going on. And we do have those moments where we have to be motivated and we have to motivate ourselves. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that for me, when I get an email or I get a text message saying, thank you so much for what you're doing, that keeps me going. Like, okay, like Miss N said, you know,
Mm-hmm.
somebody needs me. They're waiting on me. And I can't be Willie just doing whatever. And I think also our community, when we have a really good community, that also helps to motivate us and keep us going, because we're not going to always have great days.
Mm-hmm.
And so our community are the ones that they're there and they're pushing us and they're cheering us on. And I also do the praise and worship music, and I'm like, okay, God, speak to me, because he can speak to us through as we have on praise and worship, and we may be
Mhm.
doing something and he may say, no, I need you to go over here, and like you need to pivotly and make a change. So
Yeah.
there's a lot that when you're talking about motivating yourself, just some things that we can do to motivate ourselves. And then you'll get someone that just might text you out of the blue. You might not have even heard from them in a minute,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll text you and say, hey, how you doing? I'm really enjoying looking at your feed, or I'm really enjoying your shows, or whatever it might
Mm-hmm.
be. And so then that lets you know, okay, I need to keep going.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's good.
Okay. Okay. All right, Erica.
I'm good. I don't have nothing right now.
Okay. All
Mhm.
right. I'd say for me, piggybacking to everything Nafisa and Jackie said, I agree with all of that. I feel all of that. And then I want to add having a coach or mentor to the equation.
Mhm.
Um, Especially on those down days where you feel like, man, I am doing all this work, nothing's happening.
Yeah.
If we all have those moments as
Mhm.
entrepreneurs. And so to have that coach, that mentor that is gonna, I call it talk you off the ledge.
Mhm.
Um, it's great to have those people. Jackie mentioned the community, and we all got those different groups of community. So, for instance, you got your church community,
Mhm.
you got your community, your travel crew. I got a travel crew. Travel crew. You got your crew. They real good with money. You ain't that great with it. You got
Mhm.
that crew that's your entrepreneurial, your business ladies, your boss lady group crew, and some of those ladies know way more than you. Everybody needs that kind of group.
Yeah.
They know more than you do. That helps you elevate as well,
Yeah.
because not only are they, pouring into you, that can help you pour into others.
Right.
So being able to stay motivated in the process.
Yeah.
So yes, nothing wrong with a good coach, mentor, or crew in this
Yeah.
case. Okay.
Mhm.
What would you say is the most rewarding aspect of your business? What's rewarding to you? Jackie touched on it just a little bit. I want to see if anybody else wants to kind of expound. What is something that's very rewarding in your business thus far?
The most rewarding thing for me in my business is to actually see the transformation of the client, like to see them actually like walking in it and believing it, because when they come to me they just have a vision. So
Mm-hmm.
they're not as confident about it when they're first delivering it. They're a little nervous, but when we start doing the hard work and we pushing through, and they're showing up and they're doing the assignments, and then when it's complete they're like, wow, like I really did it. Like it wasn't this hard. Now I can go take this next step and do something better. And then they just keep going. So for me, that's like the most rewarding piece, because it's like, I see you, sis. Like I see you. Like I'm so proud.
Mm-hmm.
Like it makes my heart proud.
Okay. All right. Anybody else?
Well, I would say um, the most rewarding thing for me in my business is when I have a lot of people on my live to really support me and everything. I like it when sometimes I do. I'm sorry. Sometimes I do like game nights on my lives and everything, and
Uh-huh.
we laugh, we play. I mean, not play, but we laugh, and we
Y'all
the
play a game. It's a game on the live. I got you.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
my
Right.
sister has done it. I haven't done it on my lives yet, but yeah.
Yeah, when I have game night and seeing all the views and everything that's on there, and then people be on there, and I'll be asking them. The game night is what's really rewarding for me. It's really fun. Like I said, we laugh and just keep going. Pushing me and everything. I have so much support and everything, and yeah, that's good for me.
And it keeps engagement
Hmm.
on the live. Yeah, you showing jewelry, but you're doing something to keep them on, because some people
Hmm.
pop on, pop off. So
Oh,
you
Mm-hmm.
actually keeping
oh
them on the live,
Yeah.
engaged, and child, they may buy something.
yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
Like they might spend not just $5, they may spend 50.
Right.
It's happened.
Yep.
So yeah, keep at it, girl. Keep at it. Okay. Um, all right. Jackie, I think Jackie was in my questions. I'm gonna say it again. Jackie, not slick. Okay. Jackie, I got my eye on you, okay? Talk about a time where you had to pivot in your business, Jackie.
Um, well, you know what? A time that I had to pivot in my business is when COVID happened. And the way I got started with Motivational Monday with Jackie O was because of COVID.
Mm.
So what had happened was we were going to start having shows. Events, like monthly events. And we
Mhm.
did our first one in January of that year. I believe that was 2020. We did our first one, and we sold out. Everybody was gung ho. We're going to have these monthly events. And then March was going to be our kickoff, and COVID happened. And I'm
Shut it
like, oh
down.
my gosh, what
Wow.
is happening? What are we going to do? And so Motivational Monday with Jackie O, that came about when we first started doing it. We were doing it every Monday, every single
Mhm.
Monday for a year. It was crazy, but that was a pivot, and it was like a quick pivot, and it was
Mhm.
good because just like with this podcast, we have women from all over the world that are on our podcast. We have women that I have interviewed all over the world on our show, and so it's just been amazing. But again, I had to be ready. I had to be ready. I had no idea what I was doing. I had never done anything like this before, Erica. Excuse me, in front of the camera. I'm like, oh my goodness, in front of the camera doing this. But I got in there, and I did it. And one of my friends out of Florida, when I was working contract overseas, I met her. And so she started out because she's a board certified psychiatrist. So she started with me, and we were talking about mental health because listen, we were in COVID. We didn't know what was going on when it first
Mm.
Uh-huh.
started. And then it just evolved to where we started talking about so many things. And then this month, we are celebrating 3 years that we have been doing Motivational Monday with Jackie O.
Amazing.
So, yeah, that was a pivot for
Okay.
sure.
Mhm.
Okay. Anyone else?
Um, I'll say for me, what's interesting is that I've been an entrepreneur for 9 years, and when I started in 2014, and I was selling cosmetics. I wanted to create the next Mac,
Okay.
and I was going through, I touched on earlier those struggles and all of these transitions in my life, and God used that one assignment to help me build my confidence. But once that assignment was up, I left the cosmetics and I went in to build my women's empowerment brand. And then that's when I started sharing my stories about depression and the struggles that I was going through with my confidence. And that's how I got into speaking, selling apparel. And then when I went to, go trademark that business name, I couldn't because someone already had it. And I was like, oh my God, like, God, what am I supposed to do? I spent all of these years building this, and now I can't even like officially call it my own. And the name of the women's empowerment brand was called Build Her Up. And he reminded me that Build Her Up is just a name, but what you're doing is a movement. So you can still build up women into action, but I need you to go to this next assignment. Like, you can't stay here anymore. And inside of that transition, women started telling me they wanted to help build their businesses and things like that. But I was so adamant of not being a coach. I just didn't want to do it. It had like a bad stigma. Like it just, I'm like, I'm not doing this. I told God, no, it's not happening. So I started building websites.
You like,
I'm like, it's not happening. So I started building the websites, and then out of me building the websites, I started to identify things that the women weren't doing and ways to help them. And then my business coach told me, she said, Nafisa, you keep running from this, but what you're doing is coaching. Like you're already doing it.
Story for you. Yeah, same.
Doing it. And then after I graduated with my master's, I kind of hit a wall. I was like, God, I'm frustrated. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making all these investments in my business. Like I'm going into debt at this point. And he's like, if you listen to me and do what I'm telling you to do and stop running, we can be having these conversations. So I said, you know what? I wrote out, and it's so crazy because my coach kept telling me, like, you're already doing it. And when I went and looked at my laptop, I had already created a whole coaching program off of all of the
just ready to go.
Ready to go. And I said, you know what, God, all right. So now this is the pivot. Now I'm the brand and purpose coach. It's been a lot of wrestling and a lot of fighting with God, but I'm here.
Over here doing pro bono work. Child. That's with me now. So my pivot is I've been a hairstylist. I do hair, lashes, all the things for about 25 years. Had a salon suite, all the things. And so the coaching opportunity came my way about a couple years ago. And I was like, I don't know what are we coaching? And she was like, salon suite owners and, people who are barbers and all the things. You have the talent and the knowledge. But I was so nervous to get that ball rolling. And now we're in the baby stages, the beginning stages of it. And it's called Savvy Salon Systems. And so being able to connect, network with stylists and stuff from all over the country, it's been great. It's different. Again, it's stuff I know. It's just sometimes we need that nudge.
Yeah.
To kind of get out there. So more to come on that. Erica, do you have anything to add before we wrap up?
No, not at this point.
Okay. No worries. So, what's next for you and your business? Anybody can go.
Well, what's next for me is I have masterclass coming up on March 27th. If you click the link in my Instagram bio, you can register. It's Bigger Than Branding. So I'm basically helping women understand the foundations of their brands outside of the websites and the photo shoots. Like, we're getting to the root because it's so much more than how your brand looks. It's about the impact that you're making. So I'm bringing that back to the forefront because I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs get stuck on all of the things that they have to do in their business, that they forget the whole reason why they started the business in the first place and the solution that they were trying to achieve. So I'm hosting this free masterclass, and then I'm going to introduce my new my new coaching program. So I'm excited about that. And I'm also going to opening up to do one-on-one
Coaching.
one-on-one coaching as well for for people that are not comfortable in the group setting. So I want to be able to do that. But I'm helping women build this season, so I'm super excited to walk into that, and yeah, I cannot wait to see the transformations that come from it.
I am so excited for you, girl. So excited for you. All righty, Jackie O. Jackie O.
Well, we have quite a few things coming up. One thing that we have, an actual event that we have, is a prayer walk. So I would like to invite you all out to that. It's a prayer walk and breakfast. I am in the Dallas Fort Worth area. It's going to be at the Trinity Park in Fort Worth. So it's April the 8th. There is no admission for it. You can get the information. It is on my Facebook page, my Instagram bio, as well as on my website. So that's something that is coming up, and we're still working on everything, our business and our show. So yeah, great things on the horizon.
Love it, love it. Erica Jackson.
Yes. Well, I am. I'm sorry, guys. I'm in and I'm out. What was the question?
What's next for you in your business?
Keep growing and pushing myself higher and higher. You never know. I might be an upline with everybody else because
Okay.
I done heard stories about the elite people, the upline people, all of them. I done heard stories about them being not millionaires from selling pop. I'm like,
Yes, ma'am.
what?
It can be done.
I
It
was
can be
like,
done. We gotta get our teams together, child. Yeah, it can be done.
yes, and so yes, that's another thing I want to work on is growing my team as well, and just keep pushing myself. Get my business out there so everybody would know, who I am and everything. But
Okay.
I that's very amazing when I hear
Those
watch
stories.
videos or hear other people tell these stories and stuff. And some of the ladies stop working to start, making paparazzi full time, and they like, oh, we go on vacations and we have this brand new house. I'm like, oh wow, that's a blessing.
It can be done.
Yes, I'm
It can be done.
yeah, there's positive thinking in my head and everything. So yes, I'm just gonna keep pushing and pushing until I get where I want to be.
So Erica, I'm talking to you. How can you be followed? How can you be followed? Social media, all the things.
Okay, I am on Facebook. My Facebook website is Erica Dazzling and Bling Jewelry. That is my Facebook website. You can go on. I post pictures on there as well. I am on Instagram too, and I'm starting to work on this real thing. The real, yes, real.
Reels?
So I, get grow from there too. So I'm learning and I'm getting there. To do more different what you call those social medias and everything. So
Okay. Well, hey, one day at a time.
oh yeah.
You'll get better with time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Jackie O, how can you be followed?
Yes, so you can follow me on Facebook at Jackie O Blog, and it's spelled JACQUIEOOH blog. I'm also on Instagram and YouTube as Jackie O, JACQUIEOOH. And that's how you can follow me on social media. You can find out more about what I do on my website, which is JackieO.com.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Nafisa, how can you be followed?
So you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Selfishly Nafisa. So right now, while I'm updating my website, I have all of the links in the Instagram bio, so you can be able to find me on Facebook. You can register to the master classes and see all of the amazing things that I have upcoming. So that's Selfishly Nafisa.
Amazing. Ladies, we've come to the end of the show. Thank you all so much for coming on tonight, for giving me your yes, for shining a light on your businesses, for encouraging someone in the audience today, nervous and all. You was able to encourage someone today in the audience with your story, with your business. God is going to bless you, ladies, in a big and mighty way. And I thank you guys so much for coming on tonight. Also, my fabulous audience, thank you guys so much for coming on tonight. We are going to announce our winner of tonight's drawing. She's going to post it right now. While she's posting, you guys make sure you're following the Mamaprenuer Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Space. No, I'm joking. Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure you're following our platform. I'm always posting and updating something, y'all. You never know what's going to come from me. All right. You got, who's our winner, girl?
Ladies, we have one drawing in there. We need some more drawings in order for it to pull. Can we get some hashtags?
Hashtag shared. Okay.
Hashtag shared. We have one entry in.
That's fine. That's the winner.
It won't. That'll be the winner. It won't pull because it's just one. But we will announce the name after the show.
Absolutely. Thank you guys again for tuning in to episode 41. We'll be back in 2 more weeks where I shine a light on some more fabulous entrepreneurs and their businesses. Again, if you are a male entrepreneur and want some more exposure for your brand, please reach out to me. I would love to have you on. You all have a blessed night. Thank you, guys.